Makansi's latest book is titled The Sowing, Book 1 of the Seed Trilogy. And Robin Tidwell's latest is Recycled, the third book of her series. Thank you both for joining me today, Kristina and Robin. More local authors. We've been featuring local authors on the show today. Lots of St. Louisans are out there fitting writing into their busy schedules, and obviously you guys among them. So, Kristina, tell us about The Sowing. And this is your first book?
It's the first book, and I'm only the co-author. I wrote it with my two daughters. One is 25 and the other one is 23. And we did the whole thing together. We conceived of it based on a dream that I had years ago. And it's science fiction, asking the question, what would happen to a society if all of the food you ate and the medicines you took were able to control you and control the population.
Wow.
So
you had a dream about this.
I had a
heavy dream
that was really more about the romance, but it all blossomed from
So
there.
there's a romance mixed in with the...
Yes, it's actually YA, so there's a little, it's a trilogy, but there's also a romantic triangle.
Yeah, and I love how on the author, on the title, it says K. Mackenzie, so the girls are also named, have K's in their names.
Right. I'm Christina, my daughter is Amira K, Amira Christine, and my other daughter is Elena Catherine. So. Okay,
so the K in this case refers to all three of you.
Exactly.
So what was it like writing with them? How did you structure that?
It's told from two different points of view. The young woman, Remy, is a young woman of color, and my daughter Elena and I wrote Remy's point of view, and my other daughter Amira, who grew up with all best friends who were boys. She wrote Vale's point of view, who is the main male protagonist. And then we just edited and edited and edited, all of us, to get the voice consistent.
Yeah. How long did the project take?
Several years.
Wow. Persistence. And Robin, let's talk about your trilogy. So which one, Reduced is the latest?
Reduced is the first one.
Oh, the first one, okay.
Reduced, reused, and then recycled.
And here they all are, yes.
And then coming up later this year, the fourth one, Repeat. And it's funny that Christy said hers was based on a dream. Mine was too. I'm way too old to eat salsa at 10 o'clock at night, and Reduced is the result of that. My books are also dystopian, but they're not young adult. They're older adult, we'll call it.
Okay.
My protagonist is 28 at the beginning of Reduced.
Okay.
And women, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, really seem to like it.
Yeah, and so these books, how long did it take to write this trilogy? How long has it been in process?
The first one, it took me 30 days to write about half of it, and then things kind of got in the way, as things do, and I finished it all together in 6 months. The second book took me 4 weeks, and the last one about 3 weeks.
That seems really quick.
I'm a little bit of a procrastinator.
Yeah, you work well under deadline, I guess.
Well, I give myself a deadline, and then things happen, and well, I want to stick to that deadline.
Yeah. So you two are going to also be at the local author book signing at Barnes & Noble next Tuesday night, April 22nd in the evening, with 8 other local authors. Is that right? And you were also in the publishing business, and who knew that we had such a great publishing world right here in St. Louis? So tell us about that.
We started Blank Slate Press in 2010 with the goal to discover, nurture, publish, and promote emerging writers from the local area. And we've been pretty small, but now I have a partner, Brad Cook, who is also the president of St. Louis Writers Guild. And so we're growing, and we're hoping to put out 2 books a month next year, but we've got great authors, so we're really excited
And
about
these
that.
are some of your books from your company.
Yes. Here's some that are coming up. We've got A Matter of Mercy, it's set in Cape Cod, and This Old World is actually the second in a historical fiction series that is set in the Ozarks right around the Civil War. And the first one was an award winner written by a gentleman from Columbia, Missouri.
Okay, so in the area, everybody's in right here in the Midwest.
We actually do have, we've expanded. So we have an author from Cincinnati and one from Oregon right now as well.
And Robin, your company?
Rocking Horse Publishing. When I was procrastinating on the second book, I thought, gee, what can I do that will keep me from having to write the second book?
Start a business.
Yeah, well, you know, I've done that a number of times over the years, but I did start. That was in October 2012.
Okay.
And our 20th book will be coming out in
print.
Wow. Like next week.
That's awesome.
She's
Or maybe the week after.
Yeah, she's fast on everything, it sounds like.
But we have some authors who are local. We have others in Florida, Florida, Maryland, Texas, the UK, and Canada.
Okay, so Rocking
And
Horse right
so-
here in St. Louis.
Yes.
All right, Kristina Makansi and Robin Tidwell, along with Holly Gilliatt and Jennifer Anderson, will be at the local author signing at Barnes & Noble at Ladue Crossing, and they, along with other St. Louis area authors, will be signing books on April 22nd from 6:30 to 8 p.m. After this break, we'll meet Loriana Tisher of BONSAI. Stay with us.